Today we celebrate the miraculous staircase in Loretto, and it's a staircase in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and it's at the Sisters of Loretto Chapel. And it shows us this staircase that St. Joseph is still present to us today. He still cares for us and is there to help us wherever we're at. But the staircase is an amazing sign of that. It's came about from the 1880s, and the Sisters in Loretto ran an academy at school, and they had built this new chapel. But unfortunately, the architect passed away before it was completed. And there's one big thing missing, is that there was the floor of the chapel and there's a choir loft 20 feet above and no way to get up there. There was no staircase, no nothing. And so unless they could levitate, there was going to be no choir in that choir loft. And the sisters couldn't find anyone to come build that staircase because it was a narrow church and it seemed that there wasn't enough room. And so because of the difficulty, they couldn't find a carpenter to build it. So what they did was they prayed a novena to St. Joseph. And at the end of the novena, a carpenter showed up, agreed to build it, and he built this amazing staircase. And it's a spiral staircase that rotates twice, going up those 20 feet. And I had the privilege of seeing it this past summer. I was there and saw it myself. And it has no center pole. It's in a double helix going around, wrapping around with no pole down the middle. So it looks like it shouldn't be standing, but it is. It's in this strange and very masterful way built to take you up those 20 feet to the choir loft. And that carpenter who built it, the amazing thing is that when he completed it, he just left. He didn't ask for payment. He just left. And the sisters were astounded. They said, well, who was this carpenter? And it occurred to them in prayer that he was St. Joseph himself, come to build it for them. And it's amazing symbolism of what St. Joseph does for us in our life, because it's built going up those 20 feet. There's 33 steps for each year of Christ's life. 33 steps, 33 days of preparation in this consecration, leading us on the path of Christ's own life. That's where St. Joseph leads us, to follow Christ. It also wraps around, and in our own lives, we can often feel like we're walking in circles, that we're going nowhere. But with Christ, even when we go nowhere, he knows where he's leading us, because we're actually rising with each step. And we're rising to that choir loft. That represents the eternal choir in heaven, the company of angels and saints, always praising God. That's what we are called to, the heights, to heaven itself, where we praise God, our beloved, and eternal joy. And that's why we dedicate ourselves to St. Joseph's, to allow him to show us that way to the eternal joy and peace we're called to.